Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Who Can You Trust? Crooked River, Part 4B. Well, if you just going back to the joint on another fraudulent charge and crooked phony trial, totally. And it wasn't long. So I think I got out in 2004. And I came into some money. So got me a little apartment, got me a car out the streets, whatever. Well, it wasn't long after that the police got in behind me. The police got in behind me, and I, freaked, panicked, whatever. And I figured, you're gonna have a run for your money. And and we went at it. And they followed me. They chased me. Okay. Now, I've been in jail, in the penitentiary twice on nothing. So this time I have to work for the money. I ended up running into a house. Okay. That's why to this day you can't give me anything with ABS on it. Anything that takes control of the car away from you, from the person, no, I don't want it. End up smacking the house, end up in front of a judge by the name of Janet Burnside. This was a real piece of off-round, for real. And I had a lawyer by the name of George. Well, George was selling me out. They had set him up for this. And I went to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court told George, said, look here, why don't you take a step, because he know what you're up to, so why? So George went into the courtroom and asked for the trial, to get off the case, period. And when he went in there to get off the case, she didn't want to let him off the case. And the one thing he did, which was a good thing for everybody involved, was that he got up and walked out and told her, no, you can do this. Whatever you want to do, you do it, but you're doing it without me. And he walked away. Okay, so now that leaves me, again, representing myself. Okay, so now here I am. I'm in trial for, I think it was fleeing and eluding, running away from the cops. Okay, now I already know what the deal is, because this cop then jumped up on stand at the preliminary whatever and said he got a call. He ran my license plate and found a parole violator warrant. Remember that word, parole violator warrant. Okay, and so they're pursuing me for this nothing again, this big zero. They're following me. They're after me for this lie. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I think the situation is you're supposed to have probable cause or reason to be after an individual. You know what I mean? But in this case, stemming from 1985, and now we're in 2004, and he's chasing me, and this ain't the end of it, This ain't the end of it. So I'll go before Burnside trying to defend myself, because I'm all I got. Not because I'm trying to be no super lawyer. No, it's nothing like that. I'm all I got. Okay? So I go off in there trying to defend myself. First thing I get is all white jury. All white jury's been outlawed since the 60s. Yes, right. Even our present president of the NRA, I think it is Oliver North, General Oliver North. He got into a scrape back in the day about the Iran-Contra thing, selling dope for guns and shipping them to various allies and whatever, And they tried to give him an all-white jury back then when it was his word against the president. I think it was Reagan at the time, whatever. Oliver North said, "No, you take that all-white jury and and you go on with it." And he's a hero and a general and the president of the NRA. And he knows good and well that you don't give a man